goodies and all sorts of other things. And I hope you'll stay and go from there. So, the Boomer Brass Quintet.
We are delighted to be back in this wonderful facility with this great audience. You were our favorite audience last year. You really were. You laughed at all the jokes. Nobody left early. You saved cookies for us at the end. You know, we can't eat before we play because we'll get stuff through our instruments. We have to be a little careful with that. I want to say, Pam, thank you very much for taking photos. We don't have very many photos of us, so that's pretty nice. And you know, usually you have to use a really wide angle lens because we play such a broad variety of music. So I wanted to take a moment to introduce this group to you, but well, I'll do that right now. So right here is Tim Crapel. I want to tell you a little bit about Tim. So Tim is a trumpeter of vast experience. I have to cheat a little bit and look at notes, but he was a teacher in middle school and high school. In middle school, 45 years. Wow, isn't that something? They should have medals for that, shouldn't they? Especially junior high.
Put it with the kids, yeah.
And he not only is masterful of the trumpet, but he also plays the drums and plays them very well. So he switches back and forth in the South Puget Sound New Horizons band that we all happen to play in. It's a 65-member band that plays in the local area. And a little later on, I'll share with you information about our upcoming Christmas concert that we'd love to see you at. It's very well attended. He plays in community groups and he plays at church. In fact, we're going to be playing at his church this Sunday. One thing I want to share about Tim, we're both from the same hometown of Vancouver, Washington. Go Plainsmen. And so we were school rivals at the time, but we're now allied in this Boomer Brass group. And the other thing is that we graduated from high school the same year. Wasn't that 1988? 90-something. We kind of forget as we get a little bit older. Don Beddington is our other trumpeter, and it's kind of interesting, the different variety of careers. So here we have a professional musician, really, as an instructor, and here we have, of all things, an electrical engineer. His performances are electrifying. Always have been. His daughter, Eileen, came to our band practice yesterday and really augmented the trumpet section in a very nice way because she is, as of Monday, coming off a career with the Navy, active duty. She's going to be retired, if I'm correct about that, as of Monday. She'll be a veteran of 20 years service with the Navy, where she's played in Navy bands. So she inherited maybe some of that skill from Don, but Don says he played through high school, and that's kind of a story common to a lot of us. He played through high school, and after that he quit. We do that a lot. And when his daughter started playing trumpet, I think it was trumpet in grade school, wasn't it?
Grade school.
She was so inspirational to Don that he came back to the trumpet at that time. So he's been playing now since 2009. the New Horizons band, and he's played in 2 Dixieland bands for many years. The other thing he plays, what do you think it is? Any guesses? Softball. And I don't know if Don knows the answer to this question, and I don't really want to put him on the spot too much, but Don, do you know, since you played softball for so many years, between which 2 bases does it take the most time to run? You think home to first? He's wrong. He's wrong. Anybody else know? Okay, I'll let you know. Dawn and everyone. It's between second and third base. Did you know that?
We do now.
You do now, and it's because there's a shortstop in between. And Tim was just had the drums to do that little roll thing. So let me move on to Janine. Janine plays the French horn. I think the French horn is really one of the most challenging instruments to play. Really hard to play, and she plays it well. It's also one of the louder instruments, I think, in the band. So she also comes from a career other than music. She was an English teacher in colleges, I think, for 30.
English as a second language.
As a second language for 32 years.
25 in college and 7 before that.
Well, I can't do the math, but I think that's 32. Yep, very good, 32. So she was an interpreter at Eastern Washington University, and she is now living a life of music, which is really great. She's married, she has 2 adult children. Her whole family is musical. Her husband plays the mandolin. He and I have done a little bit together. I play violin too, not greatly, but yeah. So that's Janine on the French horn. And then I'm kind of going in order around, so I'm going to go to Bob Wharton. So Bob is our tuba player, a big instrument. He was born in the other Washington, D.C. years ago. He went to college in Connecticut, studied chemistry before he went to medical school. So he's got that history. He went to medical school in Philadelphia where he met his wife. Well, she wasn't his wife at the time, but he met her and then they got together. Just to be clear. He went to California and learned how to do anesthesia, so taught at Stanford, I think, wasn't it, a couple of years? Taught at Stanford, and then he was in private practice for 35 years. So it's kind of interesting. How do you end up playing a tuba? What motivates you to play tuba? And so for Bob, I never guessed this. Does he look like a 3rd clarinet player to you? He never has to me. But he confessed to me yesterday, or was it this morning, that he played 3rd clarinet in band. But he didn't like it. He didn't like the sound of it. He didn't like the coldness and the wetness, that nasty wood stuff you have to put in your mouth. He just didn't like that. And he didn't like the vibration of it either. I've never felt that myself. But in his sophomore year, his band performed at a Christmas festival. And he didn't like his part. He liked the tuba part better. Well, to his great fortune, the band director announced that they needed a tuba player because the other one moved away. That was his big opportunity. He stepped right in. And in fact, he said he raised his hand before the band director finished his sentence. So this is interesting. I guess in his home, it wasn't a big home, and the only room that the tuba could really fit in for practice, through the misfortune of his parents, was his parents' bedroom. So I think they were sleep deprived for many, many years. He played in the Yale University concert band, so that's pretty prestigious. And then, like a lot of us, again, he just sort of shelved the instrument. He didn't play it for 35 years. Imagine, 35 years. And he didn't have a tuba. And then motivated him to get back with the tuba. So he found the South Puget Sound New Horizons Band, which we are all members of. And he's been playing in Dixieland bands, the Tacoma Concert Band, he plays in the Olympia Chamber Orchestra, the South Puget Sound Orchestra, kind of an overachiever, I would say. And he has, frankly, one of the world's largest collections of tuba mouthpieces. And just briefly about myself, I went through a trauma in my childhood of being called the little girl with the big horn. I've outgrown that. I'm glad I've outgrown it. I played off and on since. I retired from the military, but I never played in a military band. By profession, I'm a physical therapist, and play in this group and I play at church. So that's plenty about us. Quickly about you. Anybody here play a musical instrument? Yes, of course. Our tuba player here.
Trust me, he's my neighbor.
Oh, so you know. So one last question before we get back to our music. Santa Claus. I have a lot of conversations with him. You'll hear more about that in a little bit. So what do you think Santa Claus's favorite instrument is? There's a lot of silence. You're close. People would think that it's sleigh bells. However, in my conversation, my private conversations with Santa, he revealed to me his favorite instrument is the ho-ho oboe. not that we were retired or anything like that. It's just that occasionally we like to rest your ears a little bit, so that's what we're doing now. And you're probably looking at our name, Boomer Brass, and wondering, gee, why are they called Boomer Brass? And it's not because we project loudly necessarily, but it could be a generational thing. How many of you are with us on boomers?
I'm a baby boomer.
Yes, a lot of us are baby boomers, so hence the name Boomer Brass. Well, I mentioned to you earlier that I have this nice conversational relationship with Santa Claus. And it's because I used to live in the North Pole a while. And so it wasn't uncommon for me to visit Santa Claus at that time. I consider us just good friends. So every Christmas season, early in the season, I call him up and I try to find out, so what's been going on? So a lot of this is confidential. I normally don't share it with anyone, especially Bob Wharton in the back. But because I feel I can trust every one of you, I'm just going to go ahead and share and just don't spread it elsewhere. Okay? So we like to think about Santa Claus's, the workshop and all that, North Pole being a place of serenity and tranquility. Well, behind the scenes, there's a little bit more going on. And so I'm just going to share that with you. So equity, the concept of equity somehow made its way up to the North Pole. And that created a little bit of discontent because the elves became aware that they're working all the time. They're working around the clock. They're working like 24/7 every season of the year. What about the reindeer? They look out the window and they're out there playing reindeer games. And the only job that the reindeer actually have in the North Pole is during summers. And what they do is they just keep the lawn pretty low, and they certainly fertilize it. So if you ever go to the North Pole in the summer, watch your step very carefully. So they felt this is not fair. We're working all the time. They're playing reindeer games. So Santa thought about this. Okay, maybe it's time to change the culture of the North Pole a little bit, experiment with it at least. So he called all the reindeer in and he gave them all jobs. And they all didn't like it, but they were okay with it. No Rudolph. So really, it's not well known maybe, but the brightest thing about Rudolph really is his nose. So they thought, well, let's put him in the kitchen. What harm could he do there? Because they're into food preservation, obviously. They have to vacuum seal things. They have to hot water bath things. Anybody out there a canner, you know what I'm talking about. It's a lot of work, right? Well, Rudolph couldn't stand the heat, so he kept going out of the kitchen. And he didn't last long. In fact, they canned him. So then they found another job for him. They thought, okay, maybe we can have him working on the crew that gets all the wood, assembles all the wood, cuts whatever they need to do for the long winters. The fireplace is going all the time. So that became Rudolph's new job. Well, they couldn't cut it. And they axed him. So they thought, okay, what's left? All right. Very simple job. They'll put him in charge of organizing all the elf shoes, and making sure they're polished and looking very nice and clean. It's pretty easy. Well, Rudolph kind of got the shoe polish mixed up and put brown polish on black shoes and black polish on brown shoes, and guess what happened? They booted him. So there wasn't much to do with Rudolph except make sure he was in classes all the time so that he tried to get a little bit smarter. They had 2 volunteers and such brought in. But you know, it happens year after year. In spite of what they do, Rudolph